Lester, months upon months, I've been looking for this thing over my right shoulder. Guys, you can see it in the background. It's Guess Who? We learned about it months ago on the Christmas episode when it was 3 in the morning and I could open one present, and I woke up, no one else awake, and I opened that bad boy. Can you look closely? It's a 2-player game, okay? And I've got mine set up ready to go. I've been dying to do this bit for months, and now it's going to happen. And you can only do this with the original Guess Who, not the remake and the reissue. Lester, I will allow you to guess first. What's your first question? My person is not wearing glasses, okay? I'll give Lester time to knock down all of his, and then I'll go. Lester, is your person black? Yes? Okay. Okay, your turn. No, it's a woman. I have a woman. Okay? All right, my turn. Is your person named Anne? Yeah. That's how you do it. Okay, guys? Guess Who? It's Colin from Canada.
Real bad man.
And it's Colin from Canada presents Colin from Canada's Good Junk, episode 62. Itchy eye.
What the hell is this?
I speak jive.
Will you stop?
As God is my witness, I thought turkeys could fly.
They got the answers. I change the questions.
You don't like it? We don't care.
What a dumb thing to do. I bet you wouldn't have done anything like this if Mom and Dad were here.
Lester, take 5 on this one. It's only the welcome. And I am fumbling, rumbling, stumbling. You gotta take the ball and you gotta tuck it in. Lester, okay? We're starting with the quote because it's hilarious. Episode 53, Colin from Canada.
Real bad man.
Said this, read along if you wish. It's optional, but I wish you would. Guys, do you love Eddie Griffin? Do you love Ireland? Okay? We're putting this up behind. That's how we do it. Okay? Back down again. Now, we're going to nail this like I didn't before. Oh, that's it right there. Good coffee is always free. Flip it down. John Riddell, living legend. Kurt Cobain. I could have saw you in grade 9 with Aaron Richards, but Mummy wouldn't let me go, so I didn't go. YouTube Ultra Mega Superstar Colin from Canada.
Real bad man.
The shirt doesn't fit anymore because the collar is out of whack. The robe from the Amcan Connection, the single greatest tag team walking the earth today. Are you sick of this friendship yet? I hope so, because it's someone's birthday coming up and I'm making a trip down south and we're going to appear on his channel. What's his name? Jason Nupp over at the King of YouTube. There's the crown. Once this stops pressing against my forehead, the crown will go back on top my head. Guys, it's the art from the treasure hunt in Brampton, Ontario, Canada. Did I pay $4.50 for that? Yes, I did. The pen is taped as not to play with it, but I'll play with this one the whole episode. The 3 combatants of the Triple Threat Show and Tell Weekly Poll, Kermit the Frog, New Zealand, Dr. Teeth. During the filming of last week's episode, Kermit the Frog, wow, a lot of saliva happening right now. It's okay, push forward. Kermit the Frog was the champion when I was filming. When the episode got posted, New Zealand took the belt. It's a little controversial. We had to go to Jack Tunney, the president.
As president, I cannot stand idly by and take little or no action in the face of such grievous circumstances. I have little choice but to decree title vacant. Furthermore,
and of course, Dr. Teeth was the new challenger, so he's got to be put in the mix. We're going to figure out who won that triple threat match and who wins the title. We're going to end it with the honorary Academy Award for all-around greatness from the Academy of Motion Pictures Arts and Sciences. Guys, okay? I'm really excited because I have a new phone. And it's not a phone. It's not a phone. It's a phone. It's a phone. It's not new. It's sort of new. There it is.
You can feel it.
I can feel the power. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, the phone was my mother's, and it's way better than an iPhone 8, so I've taken over Mom's phone. So it's an iPhone 16, and guess what, friends? I should have warned you. Are there loved ones in the room? Because this is good news. I don't have to turn the camera around to take the photos. I can use the real camera. Guys? I'm saying guys a lot. No. Stop. No. We're going to continue. Lester, you got to watch me. I'm saying guys a lot. Friends, okay? The extra large, and of course, this, with this. It's a Dr. Zeus commemorative tumbler. Silence, Lester. Ow. Damn it. There it is. Hello. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? Every 21 episodes, I bust this joke out, and it doesn't get any laughs each 21 episodes. And I wonder where you are tonight. You know, it's Lionel Richie. Hello. It's hello. Okay, we're pouring. Guys, it's a pleasure to be with you, as it is weekly. The Cherry Coke Zero. Let's try that again. Lester? They know what I'm talking about. We're not going to take it again. Ceremonial first sip, Lester. I need silence. Thank you. Oh my God. Oh my God. I've been taken to a place that I cannot name. That is delicious. New phone. Get to it, Colin. New Ray, new Cheryl, new 5 VHS, new 5 DVDs. A news clip that is just magnifique, my friends, if you speak the Queen's French. Lester? No, that wasn't funny. Camera roll, as it stands right now, I have 3 photos, so I don't know what the hell's going to happen there. The deep cut, deep dive. Yes, Lester. That's what I have to say. We got a package from Mike D. Got a package from Mike D in Langdon. Family, associates from down south. It's right over there. We're going to open it live on the program. I have no idea what's in that box. Okay? And either do you. No. Okay. Clip of the week. We're back to cops, you guys. There's been a little traffic incident where someone's driven their SUV/Jeep into the water, and he doesn't know how it got there. You know? Okay, yeah. Gorilla Monsoon, he's got a new quote. Show and tell, we're gonna... Wow, what's wrong with the voice? Lester, the voice is a bit hoarse. They like it when I do that joke. They do! They told me, they do. They like the horse joke. Yeah, we're gonna have a winner of that and a new challenger to that. John Riddell, the official name, I'd like to go into it right now. There is a new installment of the Queen Mother of Canada, Lynn Riddell, presents Conversational Scottish, presented by the artist formerly known as the living legend John Riddell, John Riddle. We got another one of those. A new sponsor, and then I will say goodbye. Prior to that, I will say hello. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? Should we just? Okay.
Hogan looks in great shape.
Lester, it's going to be a constant battle throughout the entire episode because I've filmed 2 different things and there's a lot more to be filmed, as you know, being my producer. Oh, can you tell? Can you hear the vibrations? Guys, I'm hoarse. I might just leave it up the whole episode, Lester. Leave the picture of the horse up. I'm shooting saliva as well on my printer that you can't see off camera. Guys, it's time for 5 VHS and 5 DVDs. Let's get to it right now. Power Karate. Hunks with hats. Tai Chi for arthritis. Stretching to the classics. Friends, right in the door, Stephen Baldwin, Nick Mancuso, firefights, okay? This used to be a 7-day loan from the Mississauga Library System. A firestorm out of control is about to get hotter. An immense forest fire rages as an armored truck is engulfed in flames, but it's no accident. Fireman Jonas and chopper pilot George. Let's go backtrack and live that again. Fireman Jonas and chopper pilot George have set the fire to cover robbing the truck. Wow, my God. But now that fire is out of control and it's about to get even hotter, a gang of psychotic thugs led by the menacing Wolf is hungry for their loot. A dangerous race has begun. Who will claim the stolen cash before it goes up in smoke? Guys, I'm going to pause here. Lester, work with me on this. I have read a lot of VHSs. I have read a lot of DVDs. That is quite possibly the worst, okay? Guys, it's Jonas, it's George, and it's Wolf. And it's a battle for the dough, a.k.a. money. The Comrades of Summer. Okay, that's what's his name? Joe Mantegna. I can say it correctly. Through, I'll say it again, Lester, if I haven't already, the hoarseness. Okay? The hoarseness. We're not going to read this one because it's really long. That's what she said. Angel of Destruction. We see the giant blue thing across here. Colin, I can't see real well. Well, actually, you might because I'm using the iPhone 16, so this is probably clearly in view. But if not, I will read it for you. Full-length screener copy. You guys remember the full-length screener copies? When you own a video store and some video guy wants you to buy his movie title, he will send you these so you can watch them in the comfort of your own home or perhaps in the video store. And this is Angel of Destruction. Maria Ford and Charlie Spradling. It's in her hair, guys. I can't read the name when it's in her hair. Charlie Spradling. I've already said it twice. Lester, do I stop? I do not. Charlie Spradling. Did I say Spradling last time? I don't think I did. Do we go back? We don't. Charlie Spradling. This could be its own bumper, Lester. Like John Doe hit. Remember? John Doe hit. It's that all over again, but it's Charlie Spradling. So hot she'll knock you out cold. Now, when you have a screener, you don't have a description of the movie, but the bullet points on how great the movie is and why you should have it in your video store. So let's go with it. It's really hard to pick up. If you can see, that writing is right over the woman's body. So I'm going to try my best. And if I succeed as well as I did pronouncing Charlie Spradling, this should be easy, Lester. Breathe In and Out, starring Maria Ford, the knockout sensation featured in Naked Obsession Strip to Kill 2 and Saturday Night Special. By the way, Naked Obsession Strip to Kill 2, that's two different movies. I read it as one. I apologize. It's also starring bombshell Charlie Spradling. Lester, I thought Charlie was a guy. It's a bombshell woman. Okay, Charlie Spradling. And she was in Wild at Heart, To Sleep with a Vampire, and TV's Twin Peaks. Remember the dwarf from Twin Peaks, guys? Direct from the producers of the Blood Fist series. The same people that made Blood Fist 1-8 made Angel of Destruction with Charlie Spradling. Okay, I continue, I push forward. If I'm on this third VHS and we're already at 4 minutes, this should easily go past 30 minutes alone. Supported by national advertising and action-packed trailers on upcoming New Horizons releases. Full-size theatrical posters, ad slicks, and color flyers are available. When I read ad slicks, it's like I'm in the know of what happens behind the scenes when you're trying to sell VHSs to video stores. It's available in Spanish! Okay? And it's a 90-day pay-per-view holdback guaranteed. So the movie goes to theaters. This one probably didn't. And then it went to pay-per-view. This one went to pay-per-view. But they wait, guys. Lester, everybody, they wait until it's off of pay-per-view so you can make the cold, hard cash renting out Angel of Destruction starring Maria Ford and Charlie Spradling to your fellow people that have a membership at your video store. I'm going to end it with lifetime guarantee, no fault return policy. And I'm going to throw it out there. You buy 2 of these, you get 1 free. Okay? You get 1 free. It's rated R, and it's from 1994. I've taken a breath. The camera is shaking, and I have to go back in time to let you know that Comrades of Summer was 90 minutes, and it's from easily accessible, Lester will put it up later. Firefight with Jonas, George, and Wolf is 94 minutes from 2003. I have to put a little pep in my step, Lester, because we're falling behind amazingly. Deranged. Okay? The ultimate horror comes from within. It's another long one, so we're not going to read it. 85 minutes from 1988. There's still a bit of, I won't say it, but Lester, you can hear it, as can I, when I open my mouth. Guys, I've just realized that whoever has done this has put this in upside down. I just noticed that now. It's Nightmare Weekend, okay? It's from the Trauma team, Lloyd Kaufman, you know what time it is, and I'm gonna read this. 2 days and nights of relentless terror, who will survive? The weekend invitation seemed innocent enough until 3 college beauties find they've RSVP'd to 48 hours of hell in this terrifying thriller. The Nightmare Weekend starts when a professor's evil assistant lures the girls into a bizarre scheme to perform hideous experiments using a brain implant that turns human into gruesome zombies. She transforms her victims and their unsuspecting dates into clawing, dripping horrors with murder on their minds. The zombie creatures relentlessly pursue the professor's innocent daughter, but her screams go unheard. I know my screams don't go unheard, Lester. They're clearly hearing me, okay? Only a benevolent computer can halt the terror. Didn't see that coming. But will there be time? When insanity joins forces with technology, that's when the horror of Nightmare Weekend begins, okay? Take a breath, Colin. That took a lot out of you. VHS are done. The cassettes lead to the DVDs, Nabonga. Okay? This is quite possibly the oldest of the motion pictures that we've presented here. And again, we got to go back in time. I apologize. The Nightmare Weekend Upside Down is from 1985, and it goes for, wow, it's going to go on forever, Lester. The whole episode's just going to be this one segment. 88 minutes. Did I say that? And I didn't say the year? No, I said the year and I didn't say the time. What was it? It was 85. It goes for 88 minutes. We're going to trim that down in the edit. Lester, make a mental note as well as a physical on your notepad. Nabonga! I already said it. It's a DVD. It's 1944, and it's 78 minutes. When treasure hunters seek a downed airplane in the jungles of Africa, they encounter the pilot's young daughter, now fully grown and protected by a mammoth gorilla. Okay? So we're looking for treasure, but in the meantime, we find a daughter we didn't know we had that's being abducted by a giant gorilla. I'm in. 1944, be damned, I'm in. Murder on Flight 502. Terror at 5,000 feet with your friend and mine, Farrah Fawcett. Look for her on Letterman. It's a hoot. And Robert Stack. Unsolved Mysteries? Oh, yeah. Well, before that, he was in Murder on Flight 502. I think this was a TV movie. I'm almost certain. 120 minutes. 19. Lester, you're going to have to put it up in the edit. I got nothing. Lester's going to put it up in the edit, friends. Guys, Fangoria Fright Fest, human subjects put to the ultimate test, hunger. The human body can only survive 30 days without food, and then, ... 5 strangers awaken to find themselves trapped in an underground dungeon. They soon realize they are the subjects of one man's sadistic experiment to test the depths of a human being's will to survive. As the days go by with no means of escape, their hunger increases and their humanity fades away. 102 minutes, 2009. Okay, ladies and germs, save the girl or save yourself. Mission of Mercy. We're approaching 10 minutes. Why don't we read this one to go that much longer with the segment, Lester? Do you agree? It doesn't matter. I'm the star and I'm the boss. I'm sorry, that was too personal. He's as big a star as this guy. Who's this guy, Lester? Say it with me all together. Colin from Canada.
Real bad man.
I shall continue. Push forward. When his wife is kidnapped, millionaire G. Not J. G. When his wife is kidnapped, millionaire J. I said it again. Put it up. Put up the blue. Yeah. When his wife is kidnapped, millionaire G.W. Mitchell hires a team of 5 mercenaries led by Frank Ryan to go to Panama and rescue her from a drug lord determined that she will remain there as his woman. When he finds out the kidnapper is his old friend Rico Santos. Let's say it again, Lester. Rico Santos. Frank can hardly believe it, but must go to find out for himself. After consulting a psychic in order to locate the thug's expansive estate, the team travels to South America ready to do whatever it takes to retrieve her. However, when they arrive, they find she might not be such an unwilling captive. Indeed, she wants to be there. 91 minutes, 2004. Guys, can you guess how much I paid for this one? It's Blood Tease. A new gentleman's club, the Fetish Jam, has opened up in town. Ken, Sammy, and Martin can't wait to check the place out. On arrival, they are greeted by Treasure, Monique, and Serena, 3 beautiful young women on the prowl for young meat. Little does Ken and his friends know that these girls are more deadly than they are good looking. Before they know it, they are fighting for their lives, deciding between the feelings they've developed for these women and the deadly lifestyles that are hidden in the darkness of the club. Guys, they went to a strip club and developed feelings for women they just met. 2003, 90 minutes. Guys, my voice is mint, and we only have 800 more things to film. I'm gently massaging my temple, but that was 5 VHS and 5 DVD from the collection. Lester, how did I do? You're goddamn right I did.
Hogan's notorious for not listening to referee counts.
Lester, there's no doubt about it, and I think the friends will agree. There's passion in your wife's voice. When Cheryl gets in front of the city council members, she's passionate, but she cares, Lester. And perhaps that is one aspect of her that is imprinted on your heart and led to the union of the both of you. Bob and Leanne Schaefer. She's concerned about Bob and Leanne Schaefer. Guys, Bob and Leanne Schaefer. It's time for Cheryl.
You have no idea who knows me. I'm not the rancher. I got marbles here. I have 2 boobs, not 6. Do you know you have scratchy toilet paper? But Haymarket Park sure got ready for a game, didn't they? Bob and Leanne Schaefer had to beg the Red Cross to come help them. Now I'm a little bit higher up, and everybody knows I'm a protected property, so we didn't get it, but we were stranded for 3 days.
Friends, as you will remember, in the introduction to Colin from Canada presents Colin from Canada's Good Junk episode 62, I played a rousing round of Guess Who with my producer Lester, and I took him down in a mere 2 moves. I'll let you know right now, there's way more than that when it comes to the thrift store pickups. They're over there. I'm going to say the thrift store pickups start right now, and Lester's going to do what he does. Lester, do what you do. John Dote Hit. Dote Hit? John Dote Hit. John Dote Hit. Dote Hit. John Dote. To the left we go, guys. You know how it goes. Let's start with the vinyl. You heard correctly. It's for my buddy Patty. We're going to throw him up. You guys know Patty. It's Bob and Doug McKenzie, the album. And if we go in here, does it include the insert that is never in here? Oh, I think it might. Yes. The Bob and Doug order form. If you're ordering a t-shirt, a poster, a button, a bottle opener, or a toque. And at these prices, I would order all of them. Okay? This is a record that Bob and Doug, Dave Thomas and Rick Moranis, put out in 1981. I don't need to tell you who Bob and Doug McKenzie are or the Great White North because we did the figures way back in episode, Lester, you'll throw it up. I can't remember. This is the vinyl. I already own it, but it's going to young phenom Patty. Okay? We got a pair of Chucks. You gotta get them. You know what I'm saying? Let's do the CDs. We got a lot. This is definitely not.
Struggling.
Definitely.
Struggling.
Double. Lester, double.
Struggling.
Definitely not a paltry addition. Joe Jackson, Night and Day. He does Stepping Out. We're going to put it in the description. It's that song that you always knew but maybe didn't know who sang it. We're going to put it in the description. It's Christmas, the absolutely essential 3 CD collection. Bing Crosby, White Christmas, Johnny Mathis, I'll Be Home for Christmas. All the golden oldies that you know, it's all in a 3 CD set. The Best of the Temptations, okay? Halloween Lounge. Keep your Halloween party chilled to the bone with these haunting versions of classic songs. So we have the Halloween Lounge CD as well as the bonus CD, Spooky Sounds Chill Out Mix. Okay. This is Newsrat Fatih Ali Khan and Party, Dust to Gold. Don't think we've put that one on the program before. I didn't recognize the cover. You remember Zamfir and the Pan Flute, Lester? We did it last week. Well, this is Zamfir Gold, all his finest cuts. Pure Disco 2. I have Pure Disco 1, and there's a good chance I already have Pure Disco 2. But we'll soon find out when I organize all the CDs and put them into a master list, Lester. Haven't done it yet. They know we're going to. The Best of Nina Simone. Okay. We'll finish with probably the best pickup of the CDs, the St. Louis African Chorus live at the Sheldon. Okay. It's a big glare, but there we go. Booyah. You know, you can't go wrong with that. CD's done. We're going to make room. I got to make room. We're doing the Davids, guys, and these were all from the library. Okay, we're going to do the dollar ones each. Jane the Virgin, Season 5. Jane the Virgin, Season 2. Jane the Virgin, Season 4 to go with Jane the Virgin, Season 1 that I picked up last episode or the episode before. Northern Exposure, Seasons 3 and 4. Those were $1 each for a total of $5. But now, The Sandman, the first season, New Girl, the third season, Degrassi High, the whole thing. Already have it, but you can't pass this up, especially when I'm done. Third season, Jane the Virgin, Mama's Family, Season 6 and Season 4, Letterkenny, Season 12, and I tell you that these were free. So, $5 for those, plus 2, 4, 6, 7 more, for a total of 12 TV show seasons for $5. Hey-o! We're bringing over the books, okay? Star Wars, the Ultimate Visual Guide. You know, we've done these before. It's all the weapons and the vehicles and the characters and the planets and whatever. Okay. Station Fall and Planet Fall. I'm a sucker for the sci-fi books, especially if there's more than one, and these are the first 2 in perhaps a long line by Arthur Byron cover, okay? And the usual, guys, You've Come a Long Way Snoopy, Marmaduke, Think Thinner Snoopy, Utterly Mad, we're going to finish with that one, MC Hammer and Vanilla Ice, The Hip Hop Never Stops. And do you need to know, I thought there was color photos inside, but there isn't, okay? Now, we've talked about going to Westdale Mall, and we've talked about interviewing the people that run the stores in Westdale Mall. That's a big step for Colin from Canada. Lester, I know. I'm amazing with people, but when you throw a camera, people get suspicious. That's why I would love some sort of hidden camera on myself. Perhaps we'll look into that. But when we do go to, I'm fiddling with a sticker, guys. You know, Lester, did I say fiddle? Can we put it up if I'm not touching the clothing? As I was saying, when we interview the people at Westdale Mall, it'd be good if we had a shtick. For instance, we could start with, how long have you had the business? Is it a successful business? What's the hardest part about your business? And then end it with, do you think Tito Santana was an underrated wrestler?
Arriba! Arriba! Arriba!
Or you could read them jokes from the Dumb and Dumber joke book, which I could do right now. Harry walked out of a drugstore with a small bag in his hand. I just got a pack of gum for my sister, Harry said. Sounds like a good swap to me, Lloyd replied. I have already taken off the price, but you need to know that $1.79 was too cheap a price for comedic gold such as this Lester. Okay? So, we're going to incorporate that somewhere in the public. Also, Charles Bukowski, The Most Beautiful Woman in Town, and Other Stories. If you don't know Bukowski, look him up. We are going to finish with the VHS, okay? Darren's Dance Grooves. Do you guys remember this one? Okay. You'll notice he's just better than everybody. That was from Carson Daly. Personal quote. We won't go too long on these because it's going to get into craziness. I love horses. The Best of John Belushi, the Saturday Night Live VHS. You know I'm a sucker for them, even though I might have that. You guys like Tim Conway. We've talked about it already. And his character, Dorf. How about Dorf the Bingo King? He's not just golfing, Lester. He's calling I-27. Anybody? Bingo? Man Against Nature, the amazing video collection, the most incredible collection of fires, floods, tornadoes, and other natural disasters ever caught on camera, the ultimate in reality video, okay? This probably doesn't go very long. There's no mention of the duration. I'd have to open it, and it's sealed. So the value would plummet, guys. Mud Bog Mania. All American, good, clean, dirty fun. The next millennium. Creating the history of the future. The future is moving so fast it's almost history. What will the 21st century hold for you? Host Julie Morin and Bob Goen take a... Bob Goen? That's Bob Goen from Entertainment Tonight. Bob Goen, I got to get in tight. You guys know Bob Goen. I could have just put up a photo instead of showing you my stupid finger.
You are correct, sir. Yes!
Take a look at the trends that will affect your time, your money, your work, your quality of life, and the ways businesses will be conducted in the interactive age. 6 internationally acclaimed leading authorities explore new opportunities created by these trends and how taking advantage of these opportunities can help you more successfully in the next millennium, okay? 60-minute introduction, watch and learn video primer, harmonica for beginners with Tom Wolfe. Look at him, look at how he's caressing that harmonica. He is so happy to hold that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. I got the new phone and I saw that it focused in on the photo. Lester, we got one more VHS and then we're gonna end. And have I buried a thing that I need to use? Here it is here. Okay, we're gonna cut that out. I will say this real quick. This is the second day of filming, although we're only on probably the 6th segment. But I have noticed in the pre-production, the editing, that's what, you know, it's a little bright. The camera, I'm fiddling, Lester. The camera is a little bright, but we're gonna have to get used to it. I don't know if it's the lighting or if it's the camera on the new phone. Do I look clearer, guys? Do I look paler? Don't answer either of those questions. Let's finish it up with, I knew I recognized this guy, and I think you will as well. It's called Scars That Heal, the true life story of Dave Rover. And if we get in tight, do you guys remember Dave Rover? Of course you do. Do you know why? Because he was in Davey. You guys remember Davey? It's the VHS I was going to buy because that guy looked weird until I realized he was scarred in Nom. So I couldn't make fun of it. The high school experience, you guys remember. He's back because this is 1987 and this is 1993. It's Scars That Heal. Dave Rover was a young soldier in Vietnam when over 40% of his skin was burnt off by a grenade exploding in his hand. He instantly went blind in his right eye and deaf in his right ear. Rover's amazing testimony about not only his physical recovery, but his emotional and spiritual healing is one of the most dramatic you may ever hear or see. 1993, 39 minutes. It's a combo package, Davey and Scars That Heal, Lester. Whew. That was thrift store pickups. I hope you enjoyed.
The Chump Hogan, the incredible Hulk Hogan, shivering in his boots.
Friends, if I could talk directly with you right now, I would like to say, if you are living anywhere other than Canada, you may not know all that much about my country of Canada. There are small towns all over the world that no one knows about. I'm sure there are many in America that I don't know about, or perhaps in and around Guatemala. I'm sure there's villages and flea markets with deals I could only dream of. Lester, pushing forward. You're either learning or you're laughing when you're watching Colin from Canada. They know. We mentioned it last week, I believe. You're either learning or you're laughing. It's time to learn. I don't think there's anything funny about this, Lester. No. Learning, folks, no laughing. It's time for hard-hitting news.
Done something that is very good.
He was murdered,
but now he's dead.
Reach out to the man who died.
Do the math.
Your mama, she's for free and everybody knows it.
A few months ago, the people of Gayside, Notre Dame Bay, decided their community's name was embarrassing. Even the town's mayor admitted the old name didn't fit in 1985.
I refuse to tell the people where I'm from. I would say maybe from Louisbourg or from Birchie Bay. And if I say Gayside, people will look at me queer.
Today, Gayside is called Baytona. Meanwhile, over in Trinity Bay, the Gayside issue prompted one resident to ponder. If Gayside is embarrassing, what about dildo?
I was after winter and my foot broke for 2 months and I was just lying around and it came up with Gayside, right? It was on the news at the time. So the idea struck me. I wonder how do people around here feel about living in dildo?
So Elford made up a petition and carried it around town. He's got quite a few names now and figures he'll have a majority before long. But some people say they're signing the petition even though the name dildo is not an issue with them.
I signed, yeah, against my better judgment probably, but I did sign.
And although the adults say they're doing it for the youngsters, this young fellow has thought about it and he's not bothered.
It was good enough for people before, right? So I think it's good enough for us now.
Even if the name of this community is changed, the word dildo won't disappear from the map. Nearby there's South Dildo, and there's also Dildo Pond and Dildo Run. Ann Budgell, CBC News. Dildo.
Friends, is there a large portion of myself that regrets unveiling the entirety of the cutting room floor footage in last week's Deep Cut Deep Dive? Yes. Yes, there is. Lester, there was too much. We should have saved some, but we didn't. It's okay. Do you want to know why? Because I'm, no, we're not going to bust into Henry Rollins' Liar, but we will throw it up. 'Cause I'm a liar! We push forward, guys. There were some John Riddell segments in last week's Deep Cut Deep Dive, the cutting room floor. Lester, you remember, you put it together nicely. Perhaps we should have saved some, Lester. We didn't. But I went to Canadian Tire with John Riddell today, and we were looking for a barbecue cover because the one we had, it was a little cheap. It was really cheap, and it didn't last at all. So we went looking for a new one. John Riddell, legend. Yeah. Just don't say anything.
How much is in butter? How much is in butter? How much is in butter?
Friends, Colin from Canada here. It's him, and it's him. And we're at the Canadian Tire. You guys know about it. We are getting silver spray paint because Dad doesn't like the look of my hubcaps on my Toyota Corolla. So we're in the spray paint now. More later. Friends, Colin from Canada. We're going for the bling. It's the shiny silver. Dad, I think he hates it, but it is my car. We're also doing the Austin Powers 27-point turn. You guys remember, we're going to put up the clip, right, Johnny? You got it round. All right, he's leaving without me. Friends, we have other things to buy at Canadian Tire, not just silver bling bling spray paint for my Corolla hubcaps. The squirrels and assorted animals. John has stopped at the belts.
Yes, why don't you buy yourself a belt?
He loves that, guys. I don't know if you caught that. What did you just say, Dad?
Let's buy you a belt.
No, I have a belt.
That thing's god awful. It's no good.
That thing's god awful. It's no good. It's okay. Where was it, John? Here we go. Okay, so he always wants to get me a belt, but we never get a belt. Raise it up, guys.
You raise me up.
You know about, right? Because it's, look out. Hey, how are you? The assorted animals and critters have gone to town, as they say, on the barbecue cover at the palatial Riddell estate. So we're gonna go see about a new barbecue cover. Yeah, excitement. Honey, you. Oh, no. You guys get the gist of it. It's Shining Star.
Honey, you are my shining star.
Friends, I forgot. We have hanging baskets in the backyard of the palatial Riddell estate, and we had to get they're called cocoa liners. I didn't know they were called cocoa liners. Did you know they were called cocoa liners, Dad?
I know they were called liners.
Okay, he knew they were called liners.
Cocoa husks.
They're made with cocoa husks. Friends, we're learning, okay? We're learning. That's what we do here. Now we're on our way to the barbecue cover. Stay tuned. Friends, we're in the barbecue section, and John Riddell is not pleased with the pricing of the barbecue covers. We're going to check Amazon. Yeah. Lester, it was looking scarce earlier on this week where I had these many. You know what I'm speaking of. I have to tell them, though. Photos, guys. I had none. But courtesy of some grocery stores and some parking lots, I got 5 for you. And a lovely, yes, we went back there, Lester. Colin from Canada is helping those on social media who are dying for me to guide them down the right path. We're going to end with that. First, we have to start. Let's go through my camera roll. Dry cleaning movies, mushrooms on toast. Just a couple of horses' asses. Electric pressure cooker, urinating. Passion fruit chest cake, Charles Barkley. Friends, they'll appear here. The particulars are here. If I have to read anything, it's over there. Lester, should we get started? Okay. Photo number 1. John Riddell and I, John Riddle, we're in the grocery store. We were in aisle number 4, and let's put it up there. Look up. Look way up. You guys will get that if you're from Canada.
Now look up, way up, and we're on our way to the castle. I'll hurry over first and go in the back door so I can let the drawbridge down and open the big front doors for you. Are you ready? Here's my castle.
It's simmering sauces. Okay, guys? Lester, do you like to simmer the food? Perhaps you like to add a sauce to it, creating a simmering sauce. No. Lester doesn't simmer. Lester doesn't add sauce to the simmer. Do you guys? If you do, aisle number 4. Photo number 2, different grocery store, but we're still in aisle number 4. After you simmer with the sauce, do you want to protect it? Food protection. Lester, there's security cameras. There's VPN for the computer, you know, where you can be invisible and you could tell them you were, conversing from Somalia and looking to see the Netflix from Somalia when really you're in Delaware. Guys, you know about protection. We need to be protected everywhere. Food protection. I've said enough, Lester. The joke never lived. Photo number 3, it's my favorite and yours, when they know how to park. Now, what would be the cherry on top, Lester, if they had reversed into the spot? But they didn't. They drove in and they still screwed it up, okay? That's Value Village here in my hometown. Okay. Photo number 4. Another one, Lester, you'll scold me on my left buttock if we have already shown this, but I think the garbage is full. What do you guys think? That's from the local McDonald's up the road from the studio. I have to turn over here, guys, where I should have had the photo ready. There it is here. We're going to throw it up over there. This is where we're helping people, Lester. We, meaning me, Colin from Canada.
Real bad man.
Is helping. Throw it up. Photo number 5. We are dealing with Juanita Coombs. I will read what her problem is, and then I will give you my response to help her down the right path. Guys, Juanita Coombs. So my boyfriend of 12 years asked me to dinner at Jungle Jim's after he found out I was cheating on him, which I did after I caught him on a couple of occasions. Not my thing to do, but when we sat down to eat and talk about it, he said, if I were you, I would have been doing the same thing. Then he said, maybe you likes having 2 men on the go. Then he said he wanted me to move back to paradise with him. I did not do that. Maybe I should have. Guys, you can hear it in my voice as if I am Juanita. Episode title. She needs help. She's lost. She's in the dark, perhaps looking for a light switch. Well, guess who turned the light on? Lester, do I have to say it? Colin from Canada.
Real bad man.
Turned the light on, and I responded with, stay strong. Colin from Canada. Yes, that Colin from Canada.
Real bad man.
Hope you enjoyed this little stroll down Let's Go Through My Camera roll.
Hogan's going down. He's on a knee.
Lester, not only did the friends learn last week, but we did as well. When Ray went on assignment to the Dunmore City Council, you guys remember, he went there to learn, to bring it back to this city council. The wage tax decrease from 3.4 to 1.2 that Dunmore was doing. You guys remember. He put forth that to the council and awaited their response. Friends, have we waited long enough? Yes, we have. It's time to see what the city councilmen think about the wage tax decrease that Dunmore's doing, 3.4 to 1.2. Will they enact it themselves? We can put up enact. That's kind of a good one. Lester, it's time for your brother-in-law, my friend, and their hero? We don't bandy about that word willy-nilly. Bandy about willy-nilly. It's time for Ray. He's a hero. I'm a hero. Ray.
Raymond Lyman, ridiculous. You calling me a liar? Well, I ain't gonna think about suing the city. Raymond Lyman, ridiculous. You calling me a liar? Well, I ain't gonna think about suing the city. I mean, that should be done once and for all. Not all this ridiculous talk.
There would be no lights on the building right now if that were the case.
I don't think so. I think it could be done.
Guys, there is a box in front of me. Don't you see? This lovely, quite light package is from a gentleman that all of you know about because I probably say his name and his son's name on every single episode that I do. Guys, Lester, it's Mike D, Langdon, and Associates. When I say associates, I mean the rest of the family. They sent me a box, Lester. And when you don't have something prepared, weird pause, for the deep cut deep dive, you open a box that someone sent you from America. It's time for this week's deep cut deep dive. We're going to open this. I have not opened it. It's a live reaction, Lester. Okay, time for this week's deep cut deep dive. Lester didn't know what clips to take from the deep cut deep dive, so instead Colin from Canada is singing over this bumper. I assure you, this is real. Friends, no more banter. We're gonna dig right in with my trusty X-Acto knife, and I'm gonna say I'm pretty excited, guys, because you can't. Am I doing this right? I'm doing it wrong. You can't go wrong with a present. right? Everybody loves presents. And nobody handles a knife quite like Colin from Canada.
Real bad man.
As you swipe it directly to your crotch. Okay, we're getting there, guys. I hope I am... Okay, we're coming at it from the bottom. We're coming at it from the bottom, guys. Lester. I didn't think I'd get emotional, but Air Defender Light. Mike D, Langdon, the whole family. I mean, do I even have to continue? Air Defender Light, where pillows are inflated, not prices, okay? I'll give them a plug. DiscountAirPillows.com. For more information about Air Defender packaging, go to that website, guys. I think because you have to, I
don't follow you.
Can't even talk, Lester, as I go down and I get the tape. Okay, guys? If that was the only thing in the box, my friends, who's the lucky man? Who's the lucky man? Who are the lucky men, Lester, if that was the only thing in the box? Mike D, come on, man. Air Defender Light. Lester, I've driven it into the ground. I got you here. Okay. Oh, my God. Mike D. Yes, I remember this. Holy cow. Guys, it's the Diet Coke dancing can. Circa 1989. Had I have known... Guys, do we stop? Oh, no, he's probably. If I know Mike D... No, I don't know Mike D. Mike, I thought you would have put batteries in it, but you didn't. Okay, guys, you got to put batteries. Batteries? You got to put the batteries in. It's not going to work if you don't put the batteries. Okay, I'm going to pause here and put batteries in. Let's hold on tight, guys. Guys, we're back, and we have batteries, and it's sound activated, so it will only move if sound is happening. Oh, wow, did you see that? It's like I command it with special powers, but it's just the loudness of my voice, Lester. Okay, we're going to turn that off, and we're going to... you guys know it's going to live over there. I don't know if the air bubbles will live there forever. Don't get me started, guys, but you know this is. We got to get that right in the wow, booyah, okay? Am I blocking it? I don't think so. Mike D, I totally remember those from when I was a kid, and I haven't thought about that since 1989. That is super, super dope, buddy. Awesome. And the box. Okay, let's see. Oh, there's more. There's more, folks. Oh my God. What do we have here? I think, therefore I am. Folks, it's not just sunglasses. The nose piece has been altered, but it's okay. This should go in there, right? Guys, I'm an idiot. I don't want to, okay, we won't force it right now, guys, but these are Diet Coke sunglasses. And if that just doesn't add to we're going to keep those, okay, This is to hang it around your neck, and then it goes. I was having difficulty getting them in there. That's what she said. But we're going to work on that. Can I still see here? Yes. More air, folks. That's Mike Langdon. That's perfect. We have, is there a little letter? All right. Oh, wow. Hey, Colin. Hope you like your gifts. Just to thank you for all the joy you bring. Love to Lester and the legend. Thanks and God bless. Mike D, Dynamite Tiger, and family. I don't think he'll mind me reading that little thing, okay, everybody? Did I mention more air defender? I think I did. Mike D, you didn't have to. It's my pleasure being an absolute idiot, yelling and entertaining you and your associates. We do it again, Lester. The associates mean your family, of course, guys. All right? I'm not going to wear these the entirety of the episode because it reflects the hidden things behind the scenes. And you don't want to see any more of that. Guys, that was the Deep Cut Deep Dive. A special gift from Mike D, Langdon, and Associates. I said the joke 3 times, Lester.
Hogan's going down. Hogan's eating canvas out there.
Friends, I don't know if it was the excitement of opening up the Deep Cut Deep Dive or if it was something else, but I've noticed, and we're going to get in tight here, I have a hair growing out of my earlobe. We're never, ever going to get this on camera. Now, I can't even see what I'm filming, but Lester perhaps will pause the festivities and you might be able to see the hair. If you can't, this bit is ridiculous, Lester. So if this doesn't work, we're going to go with this. I was thinking of an old commercial. Do you guys remember Mentos? Of course you do. Let me do a master impression of the old Mentos commercial. Are you ready? Mentos, the fresh maker.
Mentos, the fresh maker.
Lester, shall I do it again? Mentos, the fresh maker.
Mentos, the fresh maker.
Spot on, Lester! Spot on! You know, you just press record and say whatever comes to your mind. Hair from the earlobe and the Mentos impression. Spot on, Lester! Spot on! And I don't care what you say. This guy drove into the water and he didn't know how he got there. It's from cops. Guys! Lester. Guys. It's the clip of the week!
When things aren't going my way.
I'm thinking pasta. 2,500.
Here's the VHS collection.
Your Construction Safety Association.
We just got a call about a vehicle in the water.
They were right in front of me and they just happened to drive right off.
Mm-hmm.
He just drove straight off into it.
Mm-hmm. You have ID with you, sir?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Where's your ID? This your ID?
Yeah.
Okay. So what happened to them?
What do you mean?
Your vehicle's in the water. You tell me what happened?
I don't know what happened.
You was just driving and then...
I was taking her home.
Taking her home? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Where?
McNair.
You know where McNair is?
Yeah.
Where's it at?
On grandma's house.
I'm sorry?
On grandma's house.
Your grandma's house? Mm-hmm. Your grandma's house in McNair?
Mm-hmm.
But you know where McNair is?
Yeah.
Where is it at?
McNair.
In McNair? Where is McNair?
McNair.
Right. You know what city it's in? You don't know where, you know what city McNair is in? No? Mm-hmm. But you were just going there? Mm-hmm. You thinking McNair is this way?
No.
No? So why were you driving this way?
I was taking her home.
Mm-hmm. In McNair, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but McNair, that's what I'm trying to tell you. McNair is not this direction.
No, I was just going home.
Mm-hmm. Have you had anything to drink today?
I don't know.
Okay. The reason I'm asking is because, well, your vehicle's in the water. You appear to be disoriented.
McNair.
In McNair? Where is McNair?
McNair.
You're telling me you're going to McNair, but you're traveling the wrong way to head to McNair. Okay? That's the reason why I'm asking. If you're okay.
What you're saying.
You don't understand what I'm telling you?
No, sir.
Mm-hmm. All right. Just sit tight, okay? I'll be with you in a minute. It's obvious something's wrong. Just don't know what it is just yet.
How did the car get in the water? There's not a road that goes into the water. We're trying to ascertain.
It just went in the water. I don't know. It just drove. I was driving.
Where you guys headed to?
I was going home.
You were going home from where?
McNair.
From McNair?
Yeah.
You weren't going to McNair. Where do you live?
I live in on Gough Street.
On where?
It's on my arm.
Your address is on your arm?
Yes, sir.
Let me see your arm. It just says Tanika.
What's your name?
Look, I can't really uncuff it. I'll just show you.
Ma'am, where are you headed to?
Home.
Home? Where's home?
Home.
It's obvious something's wrong. Just don't know what it is just yet. Is this Viking? Mm-hmm.
Lester, I may have painted myself into a proverbial corner because this, of course, is the blank canvas at which I can say anything. And perhaps I should have done the earlobe hair that I still think they didn't see, or the Mentos impression here because it's the blank canvas. I can tell you that the Buffalo Sabres were victorious in their first round matchup with whoever the hell they played. And now, pardon me, Lester, they're into the second round where they've played one game and already won one game against the Montreal Canadiens. I should have taken in a breath, guys. Should I do it again? Mentos, fresh maker.
Mentos, the fresh maker.
Spot on, Lester. I won't, that's enough of that. I get it. Guys, it's time for the Gorilla Monsoon quote of the week. We're running out of them.
Did you see that? Couldn't see it from our vantage point. Will you stop? All kinds of pandemonium broken loose here.
A concerned look on his face.
Hogan's in some definite pain laying on that mat right now.
Friends, there was a bit of a kerfuffle last week when it came to announcing the new champion of Colin from Canada presents Colin from Canada's Good Junk Show and Tell weekly poll. When I was recording and looking at the results, Kermit the Frog was the winner. When I posted the video to YouTube, when the video went live, as the kids are saying, Lester, I don't have to tell you, you know what the kids are saying nowadays. The winner was New Zealand. So what is a guy to do, okay? Moving forward, pushing forward, that was a four-stepper. We are going to anoint the winner when this video is posted. So regardless, or as Patty would say, irregardless of what I have over here, the winner will be when the video drops or goes live, Lester. Let's look at the results now that may not even stand later. It's time for this week's Show and Tell. Delta Force Pizza. Delta Force Pizza. All right. Friends, as you know, I turn to the right where the results are staring back at me and a smile upon my face. Because not only am I predicting the Buffalo Sabres to win the Stanley Cup at 30-1 if you put money down way back in the day when I told you to, but I told you. Did I influence? Perhaps. It is my honor and my privilege to stand up and let you know that as of right now, filming Thursday, May the 7th at 8:43 p.m., the winner of the triple threat match for the vacant Colin from Canada presents Colin from Canada's Good Junk Show and Tell weekly poll championship title goes to my man, your man, New Zealand. Guys, we have 4 votes for New Zealand, 2 votes for Kermit the Frog, and 2 votes for Dr. Teeth. That could change, as we learned last weekend, as I already discussed. But, as of right now, the smile is upon my face. Hopefully it lasts, Lester. It never does. Not going to get into that. It's New Zealand. He's the champion, and as of right now, he is the title holder, okay? But, you don't think that I, Colin from Canada,
real bad man,
would serve New Zealand up with some ham and eggers, as Bobby the Brain Heenan would say. No, 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 no. Don't know how many that was, Lester. Play it back, put it up. It's a heavy hitter. Okay, if New Zealand can take down Dr. Teeth and Kermit the Frog, perhaps he can handle the feisty Miss Piggy. Lester, if others put up a Muppets Mount Rushmore, I think we would have one of them right here. Lou, you got your work cut out for you. Guys, it's Miss Piggy. The bio reads as follows. This super model, it's the moi, because she says moi, so model, and multi-talented star of television movies is known the world over for her commanding screen presence and ongoing interest in a certain green frog. Special talents, martial arts, being glamorous, shopping, running up cellular phone bills to unheard of heights, just to mention a few, likes Kermit, gourmet desserts, designer fashions, expensive jewelry, not necessarily in that order. Dislikes, not getting her way. It comes with dressing room table, hand mirror, and logo base. Friends, if this holds up, this will be the opponent. And I hope it does, because it will be a battle the likes of which no one has ever seen. Ricky Steamboat, Randy Savage, WrestleMania 3, Lester? No, 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 no. New Zealand and Miss Piggy in between episodes 62 and 63. You know what to do, guys. And if you don't, let me tell you. Vote now. That was this week's Show and Tell.
Champion Hulk Hogan's begging the Hercules. Please, he's saying, let me up, Hercules. I'm looking bad.
Lester, it's been a trying 2 days of production here at the studio for Colin from Canada presents Colin from Canada's Good Junk, episode 62. But we are nearing the end of it, and we are at the moment in time where I introduce the bloopers. Now, when the funny words don't heat up here and make their way here and come out this face, bloopers will occur. Colin will stumble. Colin will fumble and tumble as the comedy just doesn't happen. Lester, you know I don't have to tell you, I have to tell you guys, okay? So let's see how many times I drop the ball because I didn't tuck it in. Lester, it's a callback from the intro. What am I doing? Gotta stop saying, What can I tell you? Try again, son. What am I, deep in thought up in here? That's here nor there. You are actually laughing. Move. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh, read along. See? See, Kirk, you got him there. Kurt Cobain, there's a shirt in front of you, and we have to stop production.
But this respect.
In, okay? Oh, I didn't. And as, no, why? It is a phone, and I already said that. Never said that before. Okay? Don't like that at all. Let's get to it right now. This is stupid. Yeah, that was dumb. Bob and Leanne Schaefer. They're already. We already can't do, yeah. Lester, that was grossly horrible. Grossly horrible? Yeah, no. We are, the guys, you're either, wow. Or the John Riddell living, is he not it's, you know what I'm saying? We don't, everything is not working. Used for John Riddell. I don't know what number it is. Itchy ear, we're starting again. This guy doesn't, you like to simmer and you like the sauce. What are we doing? What are we doing? What the hell are we doing? I don't know what this is. Here's the knife, guys. Okay. There comes... Lester, it has been a trying 2 days for... Friends, you know, they know. No.
You know, I've never seen Hogan beaten down like this.
We've kept it. We've just renamed it. And the length of the new title is enough for me to just say it for the introduction to the segment. I don't need to say anything else, do I? Queen Mother of Canada, Lynn Riddell, conversational Scottish, presented by the artist formerly known as John Riddell, living legend John Riddle, begins now.
Never put your hand farther out than your sleeve will reach. Never put your hand farther out than your sleeve will reach.
Lester and friends, does the special effects need to be special when all we're really listening for is the message? Okay? Do we need the bells and whistles and the fireworks and the bright lights and the special effects and the camera tricks if all we are looking for is the message? Do we even need to look at it? Could we stare blindly at this week's sponsor and still understand what that person is trying to put forth into our minds and hearts? We could. But blinding ourselves and not looking at what production values were in place for this message would be detrimental to not only us, just us. So don't cover your eyes when you're watching this week's sponsor, okay? Last week, Walk with Yan and I shopped for towels. I know you like to know what we get up to. Towels. It's time for this week's sponsor, guys. You ever had India food?
Will you please stop?
Catch it.
The Empire of Taste.
Will you please stop?
Catch it.
Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out.
Drugs. I stop. You should stop.
Watch out. Watch out.
Drugs. I stopped. You shouldn't start.
Friends, one day I will stop itching my ears. One day. It is closing time. I won't get emotional, Lester. It's okay. It's okay. We don't do that anymore. Okay? But let me tell you something. When Mike D and Langdon and Associates send you an Air Defender airbag for protection in mail things that go through the mail, I tried to hide it. I don't know if the camera picked it up, okay? Thank you again to Mike D, Langdon, and Associates. 5 times, Lester. Do I go to a joke 5 times an episode? Sometimes when I put up the fiddle clip. Thank you, Mike D. Thank you for watching, and thank you for sending me that and all that stuff there, okay? That will live back there. Maybe even the airbag, my friend. Maybe even the Air Defender. Okay? Thank you all for watching. That includes Mike D and Associates. Okay, that's enough, Colin, okay? Anyone that watches to this point, as you know, I've been going on a long, long time, and thank you. This has been episode 62, and I don't really have much more to say. I do have to get all this stuff down and put away and make this look like what it's supposed to look like. So I'm going to do that now. 2 days of filming. That's pretty good, Lester. We got to get it down to 1, but during the first portion of the filming, up until VHS. So the intro, the welcome, the intro to VHS, and the VHS. I had a friend behind the camera. His name is Kirk, and that's all, just Kirk for now, okay? He wants to stay under the radar, guys, okay? Okay, just Kirk, okay? I thank him for joining me. I thank you for joining me. And I'm gonna shut it. But first, Lester, before I shut my yapper, the pepperettes are a firm $12. There is no haggling. Die Paperrates seinen steifig $12 ein Aufdinger.
A recognized symbol of excellence since
dramatic comedy.
What about dildo?